Hi guys and welcome to Strength Universe. Before we get into the video, I'd like to say thank you to Alejandro Sanchez for suggesting the subject of today's video, which is a comparison between Eddie Hall and Robert Oberst. Robert has competed at International Strongman since 2013 and has qualified for the World's Strongest Man 8 times. And Eddie Hall has competed at International Strongman since 2012 and he's qualified for the World's Strongest Man 6 times. The comparison predominantly focuses on Robert and Eddie's competitive history as strongmen, which has been limited due to the number of times they've competed together and the availability of footage. The comparison starts with the loading race from the heats of the 2014 World's Strongest Man that requires the competitors to load 2 kegs of 120 kilograms or 265 pounds each, followed by 2 sacks that weigh 125 kilograms or 275 pounds in the fastest time possible with a time limit of 75 seconds. The win on the loading race goes to Eddie, who completes the event approximately 4 seconds faster than Robert, and this is a fair representation of this event where Eddie has won 3 out of their 3 encounters. Next up is a log lift and features Eddie and Robert's personal best log lifts in competition, with Robert setting a new personal record with a press of 211 kilograms at the 2015 Arnold Australia, and Eddie achieved his personal best at the 2018 World Log Lift Challenge with a lift of 213 kilograms or 470 pounds. And the win on the log lift goes to Eddie, who achieves a higher weight, and again the result of this matches the athlete's competition history, where Eddie has won 3 out of their 4 meetings. The log lift is followed by the Hammertide deadlift, and Robert achieved his best of 381 kilograms or 840 pounds at the 2014 Arnold Strongman Classic, but this was smashed by Eddie, who pulled 504 kilograms or 1,111 pounds the following year. This is the only time that Eddie and Robert have competed in this event, but the win goes to Eddie, who pulled 123 kilograms or 271 pound greater weight. Next up is a squat lift, and Robert's best performance was achieved at the 2018 World's Strongest Man, where he managed 5 kegs with a combined weight of 325 kilograms. Eddie has always completed this event, and the 2014 World's Strongest Man was no different, where he finished all 7 kegs with a combined weight of 370 kilograms. The result of the squat lift is another win for Eddie, and this performance is a reflection of the result of the 2013 World's Strongest Man, where Eddie achieved 9 repetitions compared to Robert's 2. The penultimate comparison isn't one based in Strongman, but I thought you might find it interesting anyway, and that is the incline bench press. Robert's best in this lift was achieved while he was visiting Redcon 1, where he managed 225 kilograms or 495 pounds for 4 touch and go reps, and Robert's control on the eccentric phase of the lift is commendable. And here Eddie is pressing 225 kilograms or 496 pounds for 7 pull straps on his 8-foot wobbly bar, and the win on the incline bench press can only go to Eddie, who manages a similar weight for more repetitions. The final comparison is a conventional deadlift and shows Robert's best ever raw deadlift of 360 kilograms or 794 pounds that he achieved at the 2015 Arnold Australia, and I've compared this to Eddie's raw deadlift of 462 kilograms from the same competition and with the same equipment. As we know, Eddie would go on to pull even heavier weights, but the result here remains the same with 2 wins out of 2 encounters. That brings me towards the end of the comparison, But as you can see in this spreadsheet, Eddie takes the win in the majority of events and occasions where he's faced Robert in competition. I would like to have compared more events, but this was not possible due to the limited times that they've shared the same platform without having to withdraw through injury. In terms of the overall results where Eddie and Robert have competed at the same competitions, things appear very close, with Eddie taking a marginal win by 3-2. But the result is skewed due to Robert and Eddie not competing against each other largely due to injuries, while Eddie was at his peak between 2016 and 2018. But the number of title wins is probably a better reflection of the athlete's overall performance. And as you can see here, Eddie is able to compete and win at a higher level. That brings me towards the end of the video, but it'd be great to hear your opinion, so please leave a comment below letting me know who you think was the better strongman and why. I've left social media links and credits in the description below, so please check those out and give them a follow. And finally, if you enjoyed the video, it'd be great if you could help support my channel by hitting like, sharing the video and subscribing. Thank you.